If getting off the floor feels harder lately, it's not just aging, it's your body warning you. After 40, your flexibility doesn't just affect how you move. It affects how long and how well you live. But here's what most people miss. Generic stretches won't fix this. In fact, they could be making things worse. Today, I'm sharing 5 longevity-focused flexibility moves designed specifically for women in midlife. Because the way you move now shapes how you'll live later. Have you noticed how getting up from the floor suddenly requires a strategy? Your body is calling you to a new journey, one that honors the changes happening right now. Remember when you could just pop up without thinking about it? That shift isn't random or simply getting older. It's your body experiencing specific biological changes that need targeted attention. Here's what's really happening. After 40, your body undergoes a transformation that most generic fitness programs completely ignore. The hormonal landscape shifts dramatically, particularly with estrogen, which fundamentally reshapes the very architecture of your muscles and joints. This affects how your musculoskeletal structure responds to movement. That conventional stretching advice you've been following for decades, it might actually be making things worse. Those quick 10-second stretches before cardio were designed for younger bodies with different hormonal profiles. Your changing estrogen levels require a completely different approach to flexibility that acknowledges how your connective tissues respond to these hormonal shifts. As estrogen levels fluctuate and eventually decline, your body's collagen production changes dramatically. Collagen is the primary protein in your tendons, ligaments, and fascia. Research shows this decline can reduce elasticity in muscles and tendons by up to 30% during perimenopause, a biological shift that demands attention. Hold up. Before diving into the exercises, understand that these moves are absolutely critical. Rushing in without grasping the underlying science means you'll miss the entire transformation. This isn't just another workout video. It's a roadmap to reclaiming your body's potential after 50. Take a deep breath, stay focused, and let me break it down for you. Your body has specific vulnerability points that feel these changes first. Hip flexors tighten from long periods of sitting and don't bounce back easily without targeted work. Your lower back loses some of its natural curve as these hip muscles pull. Shoulders become particularly susceptible to losing mobility as connective tissues become less pliable, creating that rounded posture many women notice. These changes create a cascade effect. Tight hip flexors tilt your pelvis. Your lower back compensates, shoulders round forward, and suddenly everyday movements become uncomfortable. Opening a high cabinet, reaching to the back seat of your car, or even standing up straight requires conscious effort, directly affecting your quality of life. Many women see these postural changes and think, this must be inevitable aging. The truth is that much of this stiffness is highly responsive to the right kind of flexibility work. Women over 40 need different flexibility routines because hormonal changes directly impact tissue elasticity and joint structure. You need longer holds, different angles, and movements that work with your current hormonal reality, not against it. The difference between feeling perpetually stiff and moving with comfort isn't about stretching more, it's about stretching smarter. Those 7 targeted movements I promised, they're specifically engineered to address the physiological shifts happening in your body right now. What makes these stretches transformative is how precisely they target the areas most affected by your hormonal evolution. Let me share something crucial that most fitness programs completely overlook. When you hit your 40s, your tissues actually need nearly twice the stretch time to respond properly. While you've probably been taught to hold stretches for just 15 to 30 seconds, research from the Journal of Physiology shows that women over 40 benefit from extending those holds to 45 seconds. This longer duration allows for the deeper tissue remodeling your body requires as your connective tissues undergo significant hormonal changes. Now, let's explore these 5 essential stretches. Targets 2 key muscle groups, iliopsoas and rectus femoris, that often tighten during perimenopause. To perform this exercise, Assume a lunge position, placing one knee gently on a cushion for comfort. Engage your core and gently shift your hips forward until you feel a comfortable stretch at the front of your thigh and hip. Regularly practicing this stretch can significantly relieve chronic back pain. This exercise enhances mobility in the thoracic spine, essential for preventing nerve compression and reducing the risk of frozen shoulder syndrome. Sit upright on a chair, cross your arms over your chest, and gently rotate your upper body side to side. Move slowly and deliberately, ensuring controlled, smooth movements. This practice helps counteract forward-leaning posture caused by extensive computer or smartphone use. The chest opener counters forward-rounded shoulders, opening the chest and improving shoulder mobility. Standing or seated, clasp your hands behind your back and gently lift your arms upward and away from your body, feeling the stretch across your chest and shoulders. Regular practice relieves tension, promotes proper posture, and prevents shoulder stiffness, common during midlife. This stretch focuses on the adductor muscles, providing relief and improved flexibility in the inner thighs. Sit on the floor with soles of your feet together, allowing your knees to fall outward naturally. Maintain gentle pressure as you lean slightly forward, deepening the stretch comfortably. This stretch can significantly ease lower body stiffness and enhance overall joint mobility. The standing hamstring stretch targets tension in the back of the thighs, improving flexibility and reducing strain on the lower back. Stand upright and extend one leg forward, heel on the ground with toes pointed up. Keep your back straight and hinge forward from your hips until a mild stretch is felt behind your thigh. This exercise promotes hamstring flexibility, essential for maintaining a healthy back and posture. Important note: these stretches require customization. If you have osteoporosis, avoid excessive spinal flexion. For arthritis, use gentler movements within a controlled range. For knee problems, skip deep lunges and use a chair for support. Timing matters too. Dynamic stretching before activity prepares your muscles by increasing blood flow, while static stretches afterward promote recovery, creating a comprehensive approach that supports both immediate mobility and long-term tissue health. When women commit to this routine, the results come quickly. Within 2 to 3 weeks of consistent practice, most notice remarkable changes. Morning stiffness typically improves first. Getting out of bed, reaching for high shelves, bending to tie shoes, everyday movements become noticeably easier. The physical relief these stretches provide is just the beginning of something much more profound. What my clients consistently report, and what initially surprised even me, is how these movements transform aspects of their lives that seem entirely unrelated to flexibility. When you stretch, you're triggering a fascinating neurological response. Just 10 minutes of these gentle movements significantly alters your neurotransmitter balance, particularly serotonin levels. This boost in serotonin plays a key role in how your body manages the hormonal fluctuations of perimenopause, creating an almost immediate sense of emotional balance that many women describe as finally feeling like myself again. I put a lot of effort and time into this video. If you find it valuable, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will help a lot. By doing this, YouTube will show this video to more women who might benefit from it, allowing you to help others as well.